Alright y'all, what's up? It's your boy Dominic back here with another video for you guys. Today I just installed one of those. That's the old driver side coilover. As you can see, they are nice coilovers. But I installed some Raceland coilovers that I got with the new car today. Well, I didn't get the car today. I had it for about a month already. It's a 1993 Volkswagen Passat VR6, and it's turboed, so that's a plus. Let me show you inside. This is inside of the car. As you can see, I got the boost gauge, the air fuel, and then the oil temp. It's got an aftermarket stereo, got 6x9 speakers in the door. I got a 10-inch sub in the back. I got all leather interior. Pretty much power everything. It's got a sunroof. The gearbox is backwards, so it's reverse first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I don't know. It's something Germany did with their cars. I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, I just finished installing the first driver side coilover, and so now it's sitting way lower than it was before on the stock suspension. I think that is actually the slammed coilover as well. Yes, it is. That is a slammed coilover. So when he gave me the suspension, basically one of the coilovers was stock, like ride height, right? Like it wasn't, nothing was done to it. So then the other one for the driver's side, I looked at it and it was basically slammed all the way, and I was like, oh, what the hell? So I tried to what's it called, lower, I guess you could say, the driver's side, and then raise the passenger side, so it'll kind of be like level, and then the rears are the same.
What are you talking?
What's up? I'm making a video.
Oh.
On the car.
Hammer.
What'd you do now?
Nothing.
Well. Yeah. Huh? God damn it. Okay. So this is the rear coilovers. You see it says Raceland right there. I think Raceland is actually just made for Volkswagen and like Audis and stuff, but I'm not completely sure. So, driver's side suspension is still on the stock one. So I have to drill this bolt out, take apart the basically all the rotors and stuff. Then I got to disconnect the suspension or the shock and spring from the I forgot what it's called, but it's attached to the rotor. So the back of the rotor is attached to it, and that's what holds the suspension up essentially. But that's all I gotta do. Then I gotta install the rears in the trunk. I believe I have the trunk open still. Yeah. There's that 10-inch sub. It's got the spare tire in the back. It's got the tinted headlight or tail lights. Got a bunch of stickers up there. I don't know if I got it or not, but it's also got a Borla exhaust. Back seat leather interior as well. Power windows, power locks. I think the only thing that doesn't work is the driver's side heater on the seat. That one's the one that doesn't work. So this is the engine. It's a 2.8. I took the battery out because I didn't want it to freeze and stuff. Cold air intake. This is kind of like my little catch can for now, because the engine in this car from the factory was not a turbocharged engine, and like all forced inductions vehicles, vehicles with like superchargers and turbos use more oil than normal, because the oil and the turbo needs to lubricate the turbine to keep it spinning and not wear out the bearings and stuff like that. I think. I'm fairly sure. But this is it. This is the turbo. It's fairly good size. I mean, not gonna complain about it. I think it's on 12 psi boost right now, so it's enough to spin the wheels easily. I think the boost for the turbo kicks in, like the power band is like around 5,000 RPM. And yeah, they got the bigger injectors, 550 cc's, cold air intake. Like I said, I am actually wanting to take this piece off and then just repaint it. Oil's good, everything's good. I just got a passenger or driver side mirror for it because this one, when we were driving down the highway, we actually it actually flew off. So then the glass part was gone, but then like the mirror part was still there. But driver side, we were in a parking lot at Walmart, and somebody backed into it and now it's smashed off. So I have to buy a new one. Oh, also, he gave me a bunch of electronics and extra kind of little pieces for it, like this is for the steering wheel, right? You know, door handle, stuff like that. He also gave me an intercooler for it, but he didn't give me a piping, which I'm kind of pissed off about, but oh well, I got an intercooler for it. I'll just have to get piping. I also wanted to put a blow-off valve on it, but I couldn't find one for this particular engine without paying for like over $200. The clutch I'm pretty sure is gone too, because I was out with my buddy Mario, Zach, and Tyler. And Tyler owns a Mustang, and my buddy Mario owns a 1.8 liter turbo Jetta. And that's around 400 horsepower. Like, it's faster than this, but this can keep up with it a little bit. And Zach owns a 2012 or 2010 or something, around that area, WRX. It's a hatch. He just got a new exhaust for it, and his window got smashed like not too long ago. But it was kind of sad, but oh well. Sad part is it is a wagon, but it also gives that sleeper look, right? And just can't get over the fact that it's got those gauges. Just like they cut out the air vents and then just put those gauges in. I do want to get an aftermarket wheel for it, and shift knob and pedals and shit like that. There's just like tacky stuff just to make it not look so generic. But yeah. And oh, back to the clutch story. And anyways, I was racing the Mustang, and we were at a stop, and then I was revving about 4,000 RPM, and I dumped the clutch really quick, and essentially my clutch blew, but it didn't. So the clutch is still alive, but it's weird because the clutch, when I press it in to engage it, and I'm releasing it, it kind of kicks back at me, just like a little bit, like how a free flowing clutch is supposed to come back smoothly. It doesn't. Basically, when I push it in all the way and I'm about to release it, it kicks back at me just a little bit. So I pretty sure I gotta get a new clutch for it, but I'm not too worried about it right now. It's just chilling right now because, you know, it's winter outside. You know, so I haven't made a video in a long time about it. But yeah, that's probably gonna be it for the video, guys. This is the new project.